Okay, let's get into the things. Also, hello, Skittle. You should realize by now I don't think you get to hear those while I'm muted and things, and I'm doing a posture check right now, don't worry. So, when we last left off, we were in the middle of a trial, and it's been like 2 weeks since you looked at me.
Now then.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. What? Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What?
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Okay. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. The one who doesn't remember... you're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro. What a way to start this. Oh man, you're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to Chapter 3. No.
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. We don't know who the culprit is yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro? That was Chapter 1's case. How can you be so forgetful? I love it. Alright, back into this where it kind of left where we don't know what's going on anymore.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Yep.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
What?
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
What?
Wow, what does that mean?
I don't get this.
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument. Like this one.
I feel like he's going to be the one that dies next.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Wait
You're
a...
one to talk.
Yeah.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after
Oh yeah, that's right.
last night. He visited me at my research lab.
Yeah, she was the last one to see Ryoma.
He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
Yeah, that's
He
possible.
never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have been someone who knew who had each pad. I wonder who? Where is he? Oh yeah, that's right.
It's you!
That would be Kokichi.
Cubs pads. Gotta catch 'em all. I even have got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Now, everyone can watch their motive video.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Alright.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
You idiot.
Well, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
I see.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
Sounds about right.
It's quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Okay.
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Probably.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
But we know he's going to lie.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
Hey, Tenko, he's facing the other way. The other way.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Nope, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
How would you remember that? I'll be honest.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet.
But hello, fish.
Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday. So you still suspect me? I am saying it could still be a possibility.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to turn on a thing. 1 second. Screech. Ah! A hydrate and a stretch. I have hydrated. Big stretch.
If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
The one thing I really hope is that it's not Kirumi, because if I called that she ends up being a murderer only because someone requested it, I'm gonna actually be kind of annoyed.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
Because she said
She's
she'll
not
fulfill
lying.
any
Can't you tell
request.
just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Mm-hmm.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
Well, at least he admits it.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. Oh, are we doing that thing? I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaide did. Is it time to do the... No, okay. Oh god, I don't remember these.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
I'm gonna see if it... Oh,
then
okay.
there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us.
What is Gonta's account? During the magic show, Gonta went up... Okay, no, it wouldn't have been that.
If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I can't say the two of them met now. That's too obvious a lie. So I can convince them Maki met up with someone. So what's this? Maki was studying in front of the lab last night. She stayed in her dorm only during the nighttime.
Met with Ryoma the previous night.
Oops. No, I want to... Yeah,
What a load of crap!
it would be this.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Nope, it's not that one. Okay. Yeah.
wrong!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
I don't remember what button it is to speed
What
up.
a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
I think it's
Yes,
this.
I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Not that one.
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place...
No?
I was wrong!
Because you'd think,
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Maybe?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting...
no? I don't know what it is.
Damn it!
I feel dumb now.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
This is just saying that he was killed.
What a load of crap!
Gonta's account was what he saw there.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two
Together. Okay, so I didn't see Ryoma.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to see what...
I didn't meet with anyone
Oh,
else.
escape.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place...
No!
Oh no!
Oh, God.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Okay, so we're saying that's true.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this
It's gotta be that, right?
place,
I feel dumb. What am I missing?
Oh, no.
Also, hello, Uni.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't.
Because
meet
the
with
scan
anyone
thing
else.
isn't in this.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
Merry
As expected,
crisis.
Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie.
Can't say the two of them met now. That's too obvious a lie. So if I can convince them Maki met up with someone.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's the liar thing. There's the lie thing. I forget how to do that. I don't know how to get to controls.
At night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Unless if it's just...
Did anyone see those two together?
Nope, not that. Okay.
I
I forgot about it, okay?
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet
Okay.
with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
It's not that one.
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
I'll reveal the truth.
I forgot about the lie thing.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs. When we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
Oh my god. Shut up, Kaido. I'm trying to deceive here. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
God damn it.
Wait a minute. If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
Thanks, Kaido.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
I love that they brought in a thing where you just fucking lie.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
Says the one who just backed up a fucking lie.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked.
Well, we're
You're
dumb.
still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know?
I love how he's running along with it like, yeah, just talk shit. It's only your life on the line anyways. Yeah. And also about this whole thing of like believing people and stuff.
I wouldn't do something so uncool.
And now he's just lying.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Okay.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that?
Miu, you fucking idiot. You know he's an idiot.
But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep.
I want eternal sleep. Maybe I'll feel well rested.
We should be able to believe him.
Ugh, I can't talk.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
Want to join you in eternal sleep? Yeah.
So surprised if Shuichi was a liar. especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
He knows.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
They aren't sus.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
Everybody's a
So,
sussy baka.
Everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started.
And he also just lets you do your thing. It's probably because he knows that, like, Maki isn't lying and he's just being a piece of shit. Like, let's be honest.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
He really is just a more detestable Byakuya. Like, Byakuya wanted to end this game, but Kokichi just wants to revel in it.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
Yes, but we have proof it was other way.
Thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
I also find it funny that, like,
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
all of these idiot children who have never had to do, like, this level of smart thinking, of critical thinking, are immediately able to do this kind of shit. When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves private school, I guess. Yeah.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
And also, like, they are all ultimates, and apparently being an ultimate is just a deus ex machina.
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Oh, shut up.
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot.
Oops.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
Okay.
I don't even play baseball.
But
I love
we
her.
can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
She likes balls.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Yep, time for this.
What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
I thought that's what was going to be the last thing.
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Oh boy.
Yippee! We've been waiting for this.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again.
Seems like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Yeah, like we already have evidence. Why are we not just talking about? Why are we not just bringing forth the evidence? I like that's also a Gurren Lagann reference. The series writers really like Gurren Lagann. I mean, Kaito literally is just Kamina. When was the body put?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
I don't know.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Mm-hmm.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
That's right. I remember how this works now.
Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Screw evidence. I just want to pun someone on a wall. Oh. You can pin me to the wall. I mean, blah, blah, blah. Ryoma's body was put in the tank at nighttime. I have to defend this point.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
What? Oh, missed.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far.
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym.
But should we trust
Tenko!
I messed up because I.
Is it not
Okay, yep.
Move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the
No way we could have missed.
Oops. I didn't mean to skip that one.
rules state that you can't.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank.
I've got this!
You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
Pool next.
But should we trust Maki's testimony?
Chipmunk. Oh, D. Ah! I forgot you have to button mash.
This is our answer.
Did he make you speechless? Yes.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
Yeah, why didn't we just give this away, like, from the
That means
get-go?
It was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
Granted, this is Danganronpa. Why am I asking this kind of a question?
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
Thank you, Gonta.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym!
Well,
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
the issue there is that it's not in the right place. No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder wouldn't have been... the ladder can't be moved. There was no time to move it. Oh. Oops.
Damn it!
I said careful, you dumbasses. Okay, it was... I feel really dumb. I'm just gonna go with this one.
That's it!
Okay.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
Yeah.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his Tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Again.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not
They
have
really
been
wanted
thrown
you to
into
hate
the
her.
piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window?
A pulley system. Because there's scratches on the window. And there's a bar there.
You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
But of course I have the answer. That's why I'm going to make my boyfriend answer.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
A pulley system. You saw the scratch marks.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for.
A pulley system.
Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus
I mean,
on where
it's a
he was
good
killed.
ship.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes.
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Yeah.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Yes, Gonta. The killer is among us. I love Gonta, but you know, that's important to remember. It's not that as if everyone here wants to us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's
Pretty
discuss
sus.
the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
No. Oh my god, no.
Himikawa under the bridge?
And yeah, Gonta is a wholesome idiot. I love him. If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun. Oh no.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
He sounded so sarcastic there. It's like, thank you. Now you can, here's your treat. Go sit down in the corner.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Damn. He got.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
No.
Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilet? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
Yes.
The only place that fits is the pool.
That's wrong!
I hit her V. Please don't take that out of context. That's...
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Well, you can't swim during the nighttime, but you could probably drown during the nighttime. That's not swimming.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
It's probably into being shamed, though.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Your siblings, please no.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Can one of these two die, please?
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Okay.
Anyway,
What?
we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Yes. Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. You're in for a big one. Oh no.
This is it!
This is it.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
If I walk in and two of those monocubs are just going at it, I'm quitting.
And I believe those scratches were caused by... This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
Oops.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Well, good news. Then there will be no monocub siblings shown at it together.
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
And we already saw Monokuma go at him.
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit
Howdy.
handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
That tongue go. Yeah.
Things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma?
Oh, I just realized Gonta is all alone there. He's surrounded by dead people. Oh, poor Gonta.
He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him.
Mm-hmm.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I'm enjoying V3 so far. I like
Doubt
2
he was
better so far.
ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little ol' me. I'm just talking to myself.
I'm definitely too early into V3 to give a true opinion yet. but I am enjoying
Talk
it.
to yourself. Pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So
What?
we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
Yeah, I was about to say about the crack in the skull.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
But we haven't seen anything that he would have been hit with.
The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Cool.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and gym did the culprit use?
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
There's some of these where I wonder why they have me interact and not just have the person say it
None of the windows in this school open.
with a truth bullet. Well, I hope you enjoy this game. I sure did. I've been enjoying it so far. But again, it's just
Except for
early.
one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
He's looking down, thinking, pathetic.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
I love and
Keep
hate
beating dead
Tenko.
ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Sandwich. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. Maybe to you. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. Oh no, it's this again. When you have to deduce things are connected, psyche taxi. Oh, we'll start up. Okay. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around. Oh, so it's a mix between the surfboard minigame and Hangman's Gambit. Hold left click to accelerate, and use the A and D keys to steer right and left. Picking up letter cubes, you can complete the question. Once you've completed the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, you'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. Also, there will be other cars on the road. Okay. I don't like their ways of explaining because I typically don't understand. I guess I just need to get all the letters. This is better than the surfboard and Hangman's Gambit. Okay. The bow was from where? The body was from where? I don't know. I can't do anything. Thinking time. Lab window. Oh. I don't like that. Next question. What is this mini game? Like, what is this? Should you be like, BRB, I need to hit some hookers. He's playing GTA right now. You only just realized? Oh no. Budget crazy taxi. Body was brought to the gym from where? Oh my god, this is why it took so long. Gym window. I hate this so much. Oh, I can also steer with my mouse. Next question. Are those vehicles? Yeah, those are vehicles. Also, what is this music? Can I get both? No, I can't. That's a Monokuma. What happened if I hit Monokuma? How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? A pulley system! Actually. Oops. I just killed a woman. Oh, you get a Monokuma figure. Oh. I see now. Okay. I can see why that would be stupid. I'm glad I'm not going for them.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
Don't need to.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the
Yeah, that
two
wire
windows
that
and
was
move the
left.
body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
And you just now bring this up?
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
I love Angie, though.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
according to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
Thank you, robot.
Pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Ugh.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
No, there wasn't.
Oh, then it impossible.
How would it work with, in the casino you unlocked at the start of Chapter 2, the game inside there was to practice versions of the trial minigames. It's a good practice if you want to get better at the minigames, or just carbon copies. Okay. I know the driving one wasn't unlocked yet, but that's nice. No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope. We only had the fishing one and the just standard slot machine.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Huh. That's actually really smart for Gonta.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Uh-oh.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Cool.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
Cool, go die.
You get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank.
Too late.
Stop
I'm already
making
thinking
such
that way.
Dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Thank you. Jeez.
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Click.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Click. Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Yes.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true, the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. And their knees weak and arms are heavy. So obviously, the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close as possible, close to the window as possible. Problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to use something else. But what would that be? What, could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Oh.
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
Yowie hand.
It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event.
Just
And then
kiss
together,
already.
We're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. After a pep talk from my boyfriend. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think, come on, think. Oh no, not Hangman's Gambit! Nope, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is just the fishing mini game. R. What was used with it? I don't know. Oh? Why do I feel dumb? Among the dozens of playthroughs I watched, only 2 figured it out. I still... A rope? What? What?
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A what?
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
I
You need
really
some kind
hate her.
of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that.
No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Okay. In scenes like this, you have to do mine. In this, objectives dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Left click to erase the pieces. 2 more. Okay, it's that game. I don't know what it's called, but I know what this is. No, I have no idea what a ropeway is. Yep. I know how to play this. What? Oh. In a situation like this, I just prefer to play Minesweeper. I like a game. I like games like this because I'm not half bad at it. Oh, those aren't connected technically. Oh, there's the ladder as well. I have to chip these away now because I'm bad at this. Do I have to get all of it gone? No. Oh, I'm dumb now. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sora.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
Oh, and thank you for the follow as well, Sand Dragon.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from
Oh,
the
that's
rope
what a
in
ropeway
the
is.
windows.
I've never heard it that way.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity with the inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
Is his mama MILF too? Probably.
And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body.
Oh no.
That, or the culprit
What a way
used the
to
foot on
introduce
the
me, I
windows.
guess.
That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Oh.
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
That sounds so silly to do. Like, yo, I'm trying to do a murder. Is this okay?
Shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Don't say it out loud.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Now's your chance.
Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
I love Monodom.
Monodom's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodom. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily.
Thank you for the follow, Makoto. Oh no.
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
Oh no. What have you done?
Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
But putting it back. Oh yeah, they could just toss
Tossing
it.
the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final.
My mom is not a MILF. I'm glad you think that way at least, because that's a good thought process.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's what...
It's a good, like, mindset
With
to
that
have.
method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
They probably fell in the pool.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Couldn't take it out. The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious. They don't like water. It was nighttime.
That's it!
I like the fake answers.
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope.
This image scares me because it looks like they're about to fall in.
The steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
Please be you. I know it's not, but
Let me
please.
tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
Oh, shut up.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Now, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway.
Oh.
Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
Thank you, Cork.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now,
Stop simping for the culprit. Simp for me instead.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Oh my god. He is the epitome of, oh yeah, I totally know. Why don't you just tell me to make sure I'm right?
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Thank you, game. I just said that.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
No. Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is. What?
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
I mean, you were right last time, dude.
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Believe in the me that believes in you. Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of subjects. Okay. Please don't be. Nope.
Oh no!
Okay. Goodbye, Kirumi.
It has to be you.
No! No! I want it to be wrong!
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
No!
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
Well, if she is, then at least I maxed her out.
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Sure.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Hey, Kirumi, I have a request for you. Tell us the truth.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Alibi is for yesterday. Okay.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
It's probably that.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
It's not really that complex.
That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Force Kirumi to implicate herself. My logic has to be alright. Airtight. There's a whole inner story somewhere. I just have to confirm it.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
It's going to be alibis for yesterday.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Oh, no, it's not that. Okay.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The
She
crime
wasn't
was committed
there.
At nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Okay, it's not that either. At least on that one. Yeah.
I, of course, am not.
What all does this one say? Because there's a lot. Okay, so it is that.
The crime was committed at nighttime. You have no alibi, do you?
An
alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have
evidence that proves
you're the culprit.
Nope.
Oh no!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Did I try that one? I can't remember. That's not it either. Okay.
The crime was committed at nighttime. You have no alibi, do you?
An
alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one. I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to
pull it off.
No.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
That's
We
not
all
really.
could have, except perhaps Gonta.
I just don't know what it is.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at
nighttime. You have no alibi, do you? An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one. I have evidence that proves you're the culprit. Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
No.
Preposterous. That could have been
done by anyone.
Game?
Kirumi is thin
I shot
and has
it.
a nice body. We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I, of course, am not the culprit. The crime was committed at nighttime. You have no alibi, do you? An alibi for nighttime?
Preposterous. That could...
Been done by anyone.
There we go.
That's wrong! No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation.
I guess it makes sense that she's gonna get killed off because everybody was using her.
That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion. While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
I thought it was pronounced nihilism. Oh well, doesn't matter. Piece of black fabric.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided... When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor with, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Oh, okay.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Oops, I couldn't reach it.
It is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Okay, yep, I already know what it is. I just clicked the wrong one.
To the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Good enough. I don't need to hit the V. I do like how that one works much better than how it did in 2.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey!
Oh my god.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
Well,
if it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit.
I'm glad that, like, I maxed her out, but god damn it, I like her.
But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Everyone? Is she doing this all for our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito.
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess.
What?
Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about.
It is all of you, of course.
Is it?
Really? Do you swear to Atua?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish
Oh
to
my
serve
god.
everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
I don't.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Are we sure you aren't the culprit?
How rude.
Click. Come on, click.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Nah, he's cool.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
What does that mean?
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Oh my god.
Maybe we should think it over one more time.
Vague interpretation. She got, into his panties before we did. Oh.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Yeah.
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body.
I looked at the script.
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
Oh?
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
Well.
You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was.
It's your panties. Ah, okay, nope.
I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain.
And you're the only one that wears black.
It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off.
Okay.
To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Ow.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Mm-hmm. Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it clear now. Oh. Oh, that's right.
You are incorrect.
I forgot how to do this.
Truth. That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction.
I forgot how to do this.
Everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth.
Oops, that was A.
Everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth.
Oops.
Everyone might die.
Please.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake.
You're stripping her.
I understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect
I was hitting the wrong button.
Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning.
Oops.
But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Oh my god.
What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no! No!
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and
it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi.
It's conditioned,
what's
jeez.
wrong?
Okay, I'm done. Nope. In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed, but Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end, and that's why she killed someone. I faced the truth, and doubted it. And kept thinking and kept going. What? What did I do? This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh yeah, that's, Q. Piranhas. Smooth jazz time. Okay. It was taken from the pool. It wasn't that. It was going to be this one. The long, thin item the culprit took from the gym. Okay, where's the last one? Right there.
This is the truth of the case.
The only thing I don't like about that one is just how it's
victim's body
presented.
was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act.
The controls make it weird.
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
You know, I was saying from the beginning that it could be her. I just didn't want it to be.
It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame.
But why did she do
The rope
it?
was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind.
I love that they didn't figure out how that happened or what was used for it. Usually they have like every little detail.
Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists.
Mm-hmm.
And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled.
I love that they're saying that there were scratches on there.
The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed.
Suck.
Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows.
And then they slid.
That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake.
Whoosh.
They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down.
I would have used the other glove on there as well, because I feel like it would still burn you.
That would have caused significant rope burn, had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake.
Oopsie.
One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Oops, I did it again. Yep.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi.
I was gonna
My
let you
pride as a
do
maid
me.
demands that I fulfill every request
Kirumi was
that I
sus from the start. I didn't notice it, I'll be honest.
But to end like this.
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi. Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Woo! I'm gonna vote Kaide. Wait, does it matter who I vote for? Because if so, I just... Even though we proved it, I'm just gonna... Alright. Not really.
Now then, it
Always
seems the
vote for
voting
me.
is finished. Let's see the result.
Because I want her dead. I was about to ask who voted for me, but then I realized who it would have been.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The verdict. I am happy it's not Kaito, because if they did that kind of a twist, I'd be upset. Not because it's Kaito, but because they did it twice in a row. Miu voted for you because you told her to go die, Lamau. As she should. Yay, more coins to gamble with.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. Actually, I'm gonna do a BRB real quick so I can have more water, because I ran out. So one moment.